Hello everybody, it is class 12 political science class. We had already completed 2 or 3 chapters most likely of our syllabus of class 12 CBSE. Today I am going to discuss, and it is better to say, to start a new chapter, that is alternative centers of power. You see, the title is somehow catchy. Alternative. Whose alternative? Question is there. I am telling alternative centers of powers. But why? Center of powers I know. We know, everybody know. What is that? America, Russia, China, France, Britain, Germany, G8, G12, G7. Lot of power centers. But why? Categorically, this chapter is alternative centers. Basically, the term alternative means substitute, means other option I can get. This or that. So this and that, between whom? Between the traditional power blocks, Russia and America and others. They are ECSC, European Coal and Steel Community or Committee, EEC, European Economic Community, ASEAN, Association of Southeast Asian Nations, EC, European Community, EU, European Union. What we are going to get in the case of names of alternative centers of powers, sorry, ECSC, EEC, ASEAN, EC, EU. These are alternative center or centers of powers. My question is, if there are already power blocks like America, Russia, Japan, France, Germany, China, so why again this alternative? This alternative or the concept of alternative or options came to the thought of political science, or better to say international political thoughts, after the breaking of Soviet Russia, USSR, 1991, though it was started from 1951. The stage was starting from 1951 and highly proliferated after 1982. Means from the time of establishment of Second Chinese Constitution. 81, first Chinese Constitution's memoranda did pass by People's Procurate or National People Congress, and when there was a lot of problems against communism, they had started to alternate by amendment and made the new constitution state of the whole people, that is 1982's Chinese Constitution, where all the seeds are going to put in the nursery bed for the creation of alternative centers of powers. I am not going to the Chinese Constitution because it is not in our syllabus. When you will go for higher studies, then you can get this point what I did say today. So now I am going to say that why these alternatives are, just to cut down the necessity of the America and Russia. It is a common problem that power stagnates means power corrupts. It is a very famous statement of then American President Bill Clinton before the conceptualization of globalization. Globalization also will be part of all this. When I will teach globalization, the same part will come. It is just like the mathematical change. You cannot refute one from other. From Cold War to these alternative centers, all are correlated. So if you realize, understood and understand any chapter properly, you can give all answers for all chapters. It is the very brilliant pattern system of CBSE curriculum, that how you are going to give chance to give all right answer, obviously, in this second part of political science in international politics. Nicely framed up by CBSE. And so logically that when I will teach this alternative center, there will come Cold War, there will come bipolarism, there will come failure of Soviet Union, there will come globalization, there will come the arsenals and weapons of traditional and modern from the explosion of first atom bomb. So this is the concept of alternative centers of power, and you should remember 1951, 1957, 1967, 1973, 85 and 82 are the most important power times when these banyan tree of alternative centers of power did spread its branches in the political environment of the world. So I think I am very clear for this introductory class of alternative centers of power that why it is alternative, why it is required, who were the the brain people, whose brain childs are these, that will be coming one by one. Today I will just going to say the basic formalities of this organization ECCS, the Steel and Coal European Corporation. They were basically controlling the production of steel and coal all over the world, and also look after the proper distribution, the price and the requirement. It doesn't allow any state to dumping in their hand maximum commodities and maximum raw materials or maximum production to control the entire economy. No. They were just making few rules, regulation and norms by which this organization can take adequate measure over this production. Like this EEC, European Economic Community, you know that the euro is a very important currency. Suppose I think you all did listen already, cryptocurrency, that is digital currency. That I will come later. EEC means euro. Euro is the greatest economy, the greatest currency of this world, rather than American dollar. And Asian means all poor Southeast Asian nations like Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, East Timor, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam. They are all coming under these sectors just to make a group to combat the aggressions of the developed countries. And European Union was the ultimate formation of all these organizations, and it was making a bloc where many states did join as member just to maintain a proper standard economic growth, and it should be compatible with the daily public life. And you will be surprised to listen that when every day the petrol, the coal and the other commodities, fuel commodities, are going to get a rocket increasement in the case of their price, European Union is going to put its price every year down. How? Only for that reason, proper public distribution system, proper global distribution system they are controlling. But in our country there is no control because we are depending for our resource maximum on the Middle East, Qatar, Oman, Bahrain, Arabian states. So next class I will again give its explanation. Till then, have a good day. You please go through your text and read at least the first 2 chapters of your pages, the chapter. It will be clear to you. Thank you very much.